Tabernacle of Hedonism will not be appearing next week on Labor Day. We are giving you Labor Day.
Hallelujah!
To not do any labor. Just sit there and enjoy the national holiday.
Thank you, Tom.
You're off. Reverend, you worked so hard every day, all the days for the last 38 years. This Monday, let's just take a break.
Oh, beautiful.
Just a break on Monday.
Fantastic.
You bet. And we'll be back on the 11th, though. We'll be smoking a lot of marijuana when we get back. The whole show will be revamped. Meanwhile, the comedy stylings of the one and only Fuckboy John. Woo!
Let's go, Fuckboy. Hey everybody, what's up? You are what you eat, but don't call me Penis Envy John. Call me Fuckboy John. But my pronouns are they, them. So I'm not a fuckboy. I'm a fuck them. I'm like the fuckboy Oprah every weekend. You get a dip, you get a dip. Tom Miller's face looks like my reputation. No bueno. God damn it, Mr. Guy in the corner. I hate Canadian people. Why do you do that to yourself? Seriously, I know why the Kings killed the Gestures. I know why they did. A guy like you step up, I'm like, done. I don't even fucking look at him longer than I look at his dick. And I look at his dick for a pretty good, significant time. Anyways, what? Damn it, yo! What's up, Ryan? Cracking fool. I'm gonna start juggling if I do that. Yeah! I don't trust girls with red hair, they have no souls. I bought my ex fake tits. She calls me up this morning and she goes, hey John, I want you to be my new boyfriend. I tell her, hell no, he's playing with my money. Her spirit animal is an ATM, very expensive, no bueno. What do you call it, redhead having sex with Mexicans? Chips and salsa. Papua New Guinea, is that where the new Italians live? Attention black people, Koreans have the best barbecue. No. Attention Korean people, more poo-poo sauce. The main ingredient, Uranus. I know what you're thinking. Did Ronald McDonald get out of rehab? No, I'm just poor. I'm so poor, I watched the Food Network last night for dinner. I'm so poor, I go outside to tell the time, I look up and I say, it's 11:30 at night, or why is it so hot? For real. All right. Okay. So, yeah. I just moved to Gainesville. I wanted to blend in, so I started driving like shit. I just said hello in Gainesville. Fuck Ron DeSantis. I don't vote. Do I look like I vote? They tell me, be safe. I said, have you looked at me? Okay. If they invited me in their van, I would be like, hell yeah. I love it. Let's go. For real. Jesus Christ. You need fucking pepper spray at least to hang out with me. It's imperative. Where are my friends? Their imagination. Jesus. Alright, speaking of Jesus, I went to church last weekend. I know. I have no tattoos. If God says no, so do I. The priest said I'm a good Catholic. We had sex. If Jesus' blood's wine is the Satan's blood tequila, it's so muy bueno. No, it's not. Okay. I go to church on Saturdays and Sundays. There's free food. If I can go. I heard if you drive a Toyota, you got a big dick. I don't make the rules, my wife does. That's why she got me a Toyota. None of you look like you drive, so you wouldn't know. Never mind. Next to my name. Okay, let me look at this. I just got a job as a teacher. I've come a long way from cooking crack. There's just a pussy on this paper. Don't think I'm... Can everyone, can all the gentlemen in the crowd stop putting cigarette butts in the urinals? They taste terrible and they're hard to light. Thank you very much.
That's your best joke.
What the fuck is that?
No, I thought the same thing too. I thought the same thing.
Bro, your dick is itching when your hands are alive. Holy shit. fucking inside.
No, you gotta
Jesus Christ, look at those knuckles. Fuck. Just put one on my butt at first, please. You guys like French shit? I love French people. I don't like Canadian people, but I love the French. I went to France and I watched, does this work? I went to France and I watched television. I love French TV. That shit's better than Pornhub. It's like lingerie and bonjour kisses every fucking commercial. PSA. Wear your seatbelt, choke your partner. Say what? They taught me how to pull in girls' hair, so I was like, what? Let's go. Napoleon knots. Yeah, whatever. I know OnlyFans and only French TV. Hey baby, you wanna go to a bistro with a baguette? No, I wanna sit here in the hotel and watch sandwich. Fucking naked poet, Jesus Christ. Light your dick on fire. I went to the top recently. It was Cookie Tuesdays, and yeah, fuck the top. Fuck those motherfuckers. Thank you. I wouldn't be here unless if I didn't want to kill myself, I wouldn't be here. But I do, so therefore I need to take up some time and do some drugs. All right, fuck the top. Is it okay to cheat on your partner if they litter? Too late. Fucking pick up your trash, everyone. Bullshit. Bunch of bullshit. Here's a good pickup line. Yo, girl, if you had a chance to date a cute guy, where would you take me? No, but some real shit. Like, if you want to friend them. Comments, if you want to fuck. For all the Canadians out there that think that they're cool. Are there any fat people in the crowd that can teach me how to eat some pussy? Tom, you're short, you're not fat. I haven't had sex in forever. It's been 3 days. Thank you so much. Daryl. What was that Maui joke? I forgot it. I'll just burn it. Rest in peace, Bob Barker. You guys remember Bob Barker, you're old as fuck. Is this a stage or a morgue? Jesus Christ, this is the night of the living old people. Is that glitter or is that mental disability? Jesus. Wow. I don't know what's worse, Michael Gardner or Tom Miller's nose.
Here comes James.
Where's Auntie Bobo? I want some blow.
Yeah, where is
I'm
Auntie?
chilling with hobos
He's
with
hiding
James
from the
Watson.
hurricane.
I'm a Compton on the Compton, smoking weed on the Foxen. Yo, wait, I'm getting water on this pussy, chilling with my homeboys and my Juicy Lucy's. Chilling at the Lucians, Lillians. This guy with his Chileans. Yo. Flash. What does that mean?
Totally, dude. Give us your winner.
After all this shit. After all this motherfucking shit you put me through.
No, you're putting
I'm
me
in
through.
my motherfucking prime at your fucking joint. Okay? Seriously. 10 years to me is a blink. 10 years to you is 20, is like, that's it. That's about it. What's up, James? Occupy pancakes, anyone? I went on a date with a Russian girl recently.
Hey, James.
She was down. I told her my semen was unvaxxed, so she was dope. She was like, "Yeah, I fuck with Putin, and I like it like that because she goes, I like Trump, and I like it like that because every time she hears it with another woman, she'll say fake news." I tried to get my COVID shot. I went to a gas station. Nick Capote was there. I went to a gas station, and I was like, I went to go buy my vaccine. I just didn't know you had to smoke it. The guy was very persistent. He said, "This is the best vaccine out there." Come on.
Alright, one more.
This is Gainesville, where it's not your girlfriend, it's just your turn. Thank you.
Yeah. Fuckboy John, everybody. Fuckboy John. Alright. Giving it to you the way you need it. Hallelujah.
Good heckles. Oh, fuckboy John, you're the greatest. I really liked the familiarity of your set, having heard it over and over again for the last 3 years.
I can see the audience, your heck was in the way.
No, it's like macaroni and cheese.
It doesn't sound
throw it in the boiling water, add the cheese powder, and it's that comfort
Yeah.
of knowing every joke he's gonna do. And so, I appreciate that. There, you know, I like how, you know, you're pointing out, like, I'm old, he's old. Your jokes are 10 times older than all of us. And I've been hearing them for the last, like, fucking eternity. I feel like I was born again in a nightmare having to fucking playing with my money joke. I think you should juggle with fire, though. I like the fire juggling. And weirdly, I like you. Though I can't explain it. But thank you for being here. Fuckboy John. I don't know why. No, I like you, man. One day I'll get in your van. One day I'll get in your van, John.
No, we can set up a picnic bench, I can share.
Yeah, you gotta get some real coke though, not the Stangsville coke. All right, that's enough.
Yeah! I love you, brother.
That's enough, and I love you. All right, get out of here. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, the rebuttal to Fuckboy John. Not really. I mean, let's just have him up here because he's so terrific, and he loves, you know, he loves Bob Dylan. And Bob Dylan needs to be loved. He needs to be remembered.
You got any lot to do.
Daryl, if you could make the room as cold as possible, so that, ladies and gentlemen, the Naked Poet. And then I'm doing my epic set. And my epic set appears to be about 2 minutes, maybe one song now. I don't want to piss Daryl off. But anyway, Naked Poet, everybody, give him a round of applause. Hey, Naked Poet. Thanks for coming. Here's the stool. All right. Give us your stuff.
Now, we do have to get the hell out of here because there's a storm headed from the southwest into Gainesville within the hour, okay? It's red, okay?
Sleepy County's gonna take all of it.
Yeah.
We're all waiting. A tree's gonna fall in your tank.
It's hot in here, Tom.
Oh, yeah, take that shit up.
One new joke, Mason. It's fun. Let's get stuff done.
Making fun of you is my mission.
Make fun of them.
Roasted Tom Miller tomato sauce.
First of all, want everybody to be safe because the storm is coming. It may not be a direct hit, but it will hit. Get very hot with your tone, Jesus.
Daryl? I like blaming it on Daryl. Daryl, make it colder, hurry! Daryl, what are you doing? Why are you making us do this? Daryl!
We like it.
All right. All right, I'll just do some poetry here.
All right.
Then we do a couple of Dylans, and then Tom's gonna do whatever the hell he wants to do. All right, in honor of what's coming, probably Wednesday a.m. This is called Hurricane. Big, fucking, blowhard, non-stop, drenching rain. Who or what created this swirling, messy ball of fear? What the hell makes it go one way or another? Who decides who lives and who dies, Reverend? It all seems to be a huge atmospheric puzzle, and there are no easy answers. But the hurricane just keeps coming. Relentlessly, fearlessly, inevitably, like soldiers marching, like ants crawling, like wind blowing, like rain falling, and humans like sitting ducks, waiting until this monster hits us right between the eyes, knocks the living hell out of all, pain, suffering, confusion everywhere, and then, very next day, amazing calm.
Nice.
I told you. like nothing ever happened. Amidst all the tragedy, all the angst, all the pathos, universe has the gall to offer up a beautiful sunny day.
Lovely.
I'll do one more poem. It's called Flood. When it rains, yes, it pours. And then it rains even more. And if it rains enough, it floods. Vehicles get stuck in the mud. Or, if it floods enough, simply float away, along with pets and people and houses and all there is. Sometimes, if it floods enough, the dikes don't hold. Whole cities flood, and there's too much mud. People die and look toward the sky and silently ask why. Now some killing. It's kind of hot here, Tom.
Yeah.
Daryl!
Those pants look like they're stripper pants. They look like they've been made to take off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Now we're getting somewhere.
Beautiful.
Finally, we're doing a show, Daryl. Where'd everybody go? I don't understand.
Okay. What's wrong?
'Twas in another lifetime, one of toil and blood, when blackness.
Rock on, man, it's Dylan. Naked Dylan, that's what I came for.
Amen.
When blackness was a virtue, and the road was full of mud, I came in from the wilderness, creature vivid, void of faith, a form. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. I'm not going to do all of this.
You can't fucking leave. Cannot leave.
Well, I'm living in a foreign country, but I'm bound to cross the line. Beauty walks at razor's edge, someday I'll make it mine. If I could only turn back the clock when God and her were born. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm.
Yeah. I like that backup that gives you the feeling.
There you go.
Jules the dick.
Yeah, let's see
I'm not going to do all of this one either. Pistol shots ring out in the barroom night. Enter Patty Valentine from the upper hall. She sees the bartender in a pool of blood, cries out, my God, they killed them all. Here comes the story of the hurricane. The man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Put in the prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world. Now all the criminals in the coats and their ties and are free to drink martinis and watch the sunrise, while Reuben sits like Buddha in a 10-foot cell, an innocent man in a living hell. This is the story of the hurricane. But it won't be over until they clear his name and give him back the time he's done. But in a prison cell, one time he could have been the champion of the world. And now I'm gonna show you my dick.
Yes.
Here's my dick. Okay?
There it is, everybody.
Thank you very much. Go Gators.
That's the best thing I've ever seen. Great sidelining harmonica there. He plays too, but that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Holy moly, thank you, Naked Poet.
You're welcome.
Finally, we got to see the Naked Poet's dick. That's your fault. Thank you for that. This actually made the show terrific.
Need my money back.
Thank you. No, that wasn't good enough dick for you?
It was a good second.
I can't read, dude.
Final sentence.
I thought it was pretty good dick.
Hey, is James going up?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, James isn't here to go up. He's here to be James.
What do you mean? He's in a freestyle.
No, you just calm down, all right? I run the show. I gotta do my fucking epic set. Don't get upset.
All right, Tom. Let's hear it.
Hang on. Now, if you're gonna just go out the door like he used to and be like, fuck this show, fuck Tom Miller, I'm never coming back here. You've done that for like 3 years already. All right.
I'm glad you remember.
Thank you, all three of you. Actually, I feel.
his pants in the club.
Of course he does. All right, listen, just shut up now. I'm doing my bit. I feel very privileged to perform for you tonight. I've got like a huge set. This thing's gonna take an hour and a half.
Let's do it.
But I'm gonna do it in like 9 minutes.
All right, Tom.
But I want to thank you for coming. And we celebrate 38 years of the Tabernacle of Hedonism. James Wesson is an official deacon of the Tabernacle of Hedonism.
All right, James. Yeah.
The minute we merged the Tom Miller Show and the Reverend Angel Dust's philosophy of John Lowe, the great dumpster goddess, and everything else, as I said many, many times, he's been here way before me. I showed up here in like 1985, and he was here doing poetry and championing marijuana just the way that he is, just the way that he is. I love the Reverend Angel Dust.
All right, Rev.
And, it's been
Rev is busy right now.
life affecting this guy, meeting the Reverend Angel Dust. The way I met him, he knocked on my door, and I lived in Brandywine,
Oh, yeah.
and I opened the door. This is my recollection. It might not be entirely accurate, but it's better now in my recollection.
All right.
And he said, would you like to buy a poem for $1? And he was selling Poetry of the People,
Oh,
which
my
was
gosh.
his actual poetry book. I have these things, and he has them. He has them all. And I was like, first thing I thought was, I don't have any fucking money. And then I found $1 because I had to have this poem. And he said, I'm sorry, I'm from Canada. I'm just, he didn't say that. I made that part up. He's proud to be Canadian. But anyway, this is a true story. And then I went to a poetry reading,
Civic meeting.
and then, no, it was much later on at the Hardback Cafe, and there was a Reverend Angel Dust. And prior to that, I had seen him doing hemp activism, and we just got intertwined and connected, and I was like, this is one of the coolest guys ever. I went to a poetry reading one time. You mind me telling this story? I know you don't know what it is, so just say no. I went to a poetry reading. The Reverend Angel Dust has always been championing, he says, maybe if we were all naked, there wouldn't be any wars.
That's right. Hallelujah.
And that's one of the greatest sentences I've ever heard in my life. And I went to some weird apartment somewhere. Do you remember this, Reverend? I don't know where it was. And you answered the door wearing a fucking car tire. And that was it. Remember?
Yeah.
You remember that? Whose party was that? What was that? And we all went in there, and there were naked people, and they were reading poetry, and I'm like, I came to the right town. I was enchanted. I was absolutely enchanted. Who the fuck answers the door wearing a tire? I've never seen anything like it. It was the greatest moment of my life. One of the greatest moments. So I'll dedicate the show to you, Reverend Angel Dust, and I want to thank you. What I feel like is the end, not the end of our story, but the rebirth of our story, is if we could get this movie made. The Reverend Angel Dust's Tabernacle of Hedonism. The movie's called The Tabernacle of Hedonism. I wrote the screenplay, the Reverend's in it, many of the people, Cowboy, people who've been regulars. It's actually a real screenplay. And, it's basically the new Cheech and Chong movie. It's the new marijuana comedy. And I think there's room for it. in Hollywood if they could get the strike over.
I buy it.
It's so funny. Can you hear the guitar right? Right. Now I'm going to tune the guitar. I know that's unusual for our show.